Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to our Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Let's Play adventure, where we are going to be continuing where we left off last time, over here in Colony Tau, attempting to have some conversations at the Colony Tau Cantina, to hopefully queue up some quests that'll eventually lead to Juniper's Ascension quest, because that is what we're trying to do now. We're trying to get all of the heroes fully ascended, no matter what it takes. I'm willing to do anything at this point. Now, right out of the gate, we have a couple of here. We've got Spongy Spud Eval. We have Harvest Time. This one is Juniper. This one's Juniper related. 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 And then I think that's all of the Juniper related ones. Now, I don't know if all of these are going to be necessary to getting Juniper ascended, but I figured we might as well start at Harvest Time and see where that gets us. We might be here for a while, but let's see what this conversation's all about. Oh, looks like there's going to be a bit of a harvest festival. I read the word special on the screen as I was trying to say festival, and you kind of saw what happened. A little bit of a brain fart. Okay, well, Mio and Senna just volunteered us for the harvest. Oh, what joy. Should we go ahead and just go through all of these? And just get them all queued up one after the other so I don't have to come back here? And I mean, it might get a little bit confusing, but I mean, there's only... there's only 6 more. It's fine. So someone by the name of Korresia used to live here, but they left to go to Colony Gamma. They're interested in traveling the world. Apparently they can make accessories, which I'm pretty sure is something that one of the heroes can do as well. So that's odd. So here we've got Hunter, who has gone missing from the colony. They were injured, but insisted on going back out. And apparently we need to meet Gim Sharpish. And I'm assuming this, okay, has something to do with Rain, the hunter in question who's gone missing. Yeah, he's probably dead. That's my assumption. Where is Imogen? Why are all of these people missing? Someone left to go to Colony Gamma to, I don't know, do something with accessories, explore the world. A hunter's gone missing. Where's Imogen? Where's Imogen? They're recording for the Narnia soundtrack. That's a reference and a half right there. Apparently, just Imogen wandered off to Colony 4 and hasn't been heard from since. Colony 4 is a good bunch, though, so we assume that they're okay. Well, I got arrested somehow. Imogen was arrested in Colony 4 for too much heaping. Oh great, the Offseer's gone missing from here too, I assume. So apparently they just bury their dead here, but they do want us to off-see their Offseer, which is a strange and curious request that I'm only too happy to go along with. And then as far as I can tell, this next one is the last one involving Juniper. It's called the Nopon are here. Cultural exchange. Apparently everyone's a little bit nervous about the sudden influx of Nopon in the area. So I assume we're just going to go talk to the Nopon and maybe negotiate some sort of peace treaty so that the Nopon don't eat everyone here and they don't eat the Nopon, because if I've learned one thing from Lin Li Ku, it's that Nopon are delicious. So I guess we're going to go ahead and start with Colony Tau crop fields. We're going to be doing a harvest and then I suppose participating in some sort of a festival, although I think the harvesting is the actual festival, I'm sorry to say. So we are on potato duty, or Spud Patrol, one might even call it, which appears to just be walking up, pressing A, watching Senna squat like she's about to take, well, and then fade to black, and presumably we have a bag of potatoes. She's pretty good at it. Interesting. Is it going to be the same thing every time, but slightly different angles? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm sure you did get a big one. That was a weird series of things to do. You're all mine, potatoes. Yeah, you tell him, Senna.
Let's report back to Carson.
Uni, this is really embarrassing for everyone. I wish you'd get yourself under control. Although those chisel physics even, yeah, why not? The jiggling is functioning. On the wings, I mean. Look at the wings bounce. And the hair. And that's it. Oh, we got an invading army of deer on the way. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to deal with this. Yeah, no, that's exactly what we're doing. We've got some hungry and lewd here who have their heart set on potato. and we're just gonna have to break their little spirits, bless them. Oh no, there's hungry squarwers as well. Oh, and hungry quad wings, gotta look out for them. They're called that because they have 4 wings, like Ben Quadranero has I have a question. Did Ben Quadranero add 4 engines to his pod racer because his last name was Quadranero? Or was that a funny coincidence? Or did he change his last name? Was his name like Ben Dual Gennaro, and he was like, I'm gonna get 4 motors on my pod racer, and I'm gonna rename myself? Just some Star Wars questions for you out there. If you know the answer, comment down below, let me know. And that's it. That's all we had to do. Collect the spuds, defeat some monsters, get 2080 XP. I had a 2080 once. I still do, actually. Did we have this exact same exchange of dialogue in a previous installment? It was some video that released. I think I just edited it. Oh, info acquired. Forest living. Wonderful. Another point of conversation we can add. And look at this. There's even more curiosity from Roland, who says... Oh, do I actually have to talk to them? Where would you even find 50 glare aubergines? It's always tough this time of year. Ah, well, what can you do? Tau is going to be very involved, I feel like. There's more. Hey there, have you been making the most of all the rope slides? Yeah, they've made getting around the forest a real breeze, thanks. Well, here's a tip then. There's plenty more to be found strung all over the world. You'll find them useful. That's a guarantee. And whenever you do, be grateful to Juniper for teaching you this life-changing skill. No, we have been using them. We've been using them all over the place, Rowland. So now we have to figure out what we're going to do next. We have quite a selection here. Let's start with Off-Seeing Customs, because that one requires the lowest level, and we're actually going to go try to down-level ourselves, but we have to find somewhere to do it, because I don't think you can do it at a canteen, which means we're going to need to search the area map for a proper campsite or fireplace. Oh, here we go. Again, they had so many opportunities to just add in the ability for us to choose our level, and they simply chose not to. We're going all the way down to 30, which we might end up regretting for a quest that recommends 33, and then all the other ones are in the 30s. But I don't know, I'm just feeling like I want a little bit of a challenge today. Alright, now that we're all down leveled to 30, which I'm sure will not come back to bite us in any meaningful way whatsoever, we need to head to the Hollow Tree area. This is for Off-Seeing Customs, where I think we're going to go off-see the Offseer, who sadly passed away down here, but saved our good friend Juniper's life in the process. I'm going to try to avoid all these animals that are now higher level than us. I don't want to get into any unnecessary spats. If it can be avoided, well, it couldn't be avoided, and I'm guessing there's no shot of me just, like, getting on this thing and going away now? It definitely seems like we're not really able to even so much as climb this. I mean, maybe if we just... we're doing a pretty decent job. Yeah, we're fine. I mean, they're not markedly higher level than us. And we have a lot of advantages over what we would have if we were actually level 30 right now. Because we have, like, all of our gems and all of our accessories, and we've got our weapons upgraded, and we've got these classes that are super upgraded as well, and these are pretty decent XP gains, actually. You kidding me? 150 XP for fighting one of these things, considering how long it takes? That's pretty decent. Remember, we want to get to 100 or 99, whatever the level cap is, probably 99. That would be a nice accomplishment, I think. Cool. Good job, everyone. This sparkling mutter, though, get it? Because he's sparkling. So not sparking, but like sparkling. And then mutter because England. I keep thinking that I'm playing as Rex still. I keep thinking that I'm about to spam double-ending whiz-banger spin. What was it called? I've already forgotten what it was called. Well, man, that's a darn shame. But no, we're not. We're whatever class this is. I don't even know what class we are right now. Is this not just our default class? Wait a minute, what class is everyone right now? Are we even... Hold on. Okay, so he's going for Sword Fighter, Heavy Guard, Medic Gunner, Tactician, Heavy Guard. We are an Ogre, but that we've not actually maxed it out yet to level 20, so that explains why I'm in the middle of doing it.
We fought Korresia here. Many of my friends fell.
Well, they should have watched where they were walking.
We can go on from here.
It's an awful thing to say. Oh, dear. Oh, so you just left the corpses to be eaten by hounds. That's lovely. This is where the fight was? Yes, the battle was around here. We were outnumbered, so we left their corpses to be consumed by hounds. The XP gains are even better down here. Watch this. I think we're gonna get like, we got 170 from the last one. Yeah, 172? I don't even know what food we're stocked up on right now. Probably none, because I've not been paying attention, so we could potentially be doing even better. What am I saying? This is not how we're gonna get to level 99. We're gonna go have to like down level and fight something really big that we can just barely defeat at that level, and that's how we're gonna do it. Basically what we did in the DLC. Oh, apparently we already sent these guys off. I mean, yes, I've been down here and I have sent them off before. I figured there would be new ones for the quest, but no, apparently it's just like, yeah, you already did it. That's great. You're a good guy. And we are. We are good guys. Who are you guys? Well, that was a pretty straightforward one. We just wandered over here, fought some monsters, and now we're done. We got a sapphire out of that, but that's about it. So, I think now we will move on to the Hunter. And we actually saw this guy over there earlier. He's just kind of standing around looking stoic. There he is. You see what I mean? Stoic, just staring out at the ruins of old Earth.
I hope everyone's getting
Not
along.
really saying anything, just getting rained on. What exactly is he looking at? I mean, we're looking, like, right at him. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that... Actually, I was gonna say she has a crush, but that's like, I have beef with you eyes. But in a playful way. I playfully have beef with you. Maybe it is a crush sort of thing. Look, she's getting bashful now because I noticed. I thought her and Lance might have a thing. No one heard anything, Mio. Shut up! What's up, Guam? Or wait, what's your name? Gaum? G-A-U-M, I think. G-E... Gem? Joom. Gium. That's what we're going with. Oh, this is the guy that found Rain, the missing hunter. That's right. Yeah, oh, there's a fire and everything. I don't know if that's a beacon stone so much as it is a fire.
We only use beacon stones for emergencies. I hope nothing bad's happened. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's go check.
Yeah, we don't know that, though, is the only issue. You know, we've had these same outfits on everyone for a while now, and while I do love Senna's, I think it's adorable on her, we might want to change everyone else's just to get a little bit of spice in the game. I actually like him in his blue outfit. I think we'll go with that. I mean, look, you can't beat Mio Swimwear 1. I mean, you really can't beat it. But, I mean, Color 2, Fun Goth Mio, maybe for just a bit. It's kind of between that one, and also, she surprisingly rocks the Lapidearist outfit. Maybe we'll go with that. It's also hard to pass up on Uni Swimwear. I mean, come on now, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, maybe we'll make her a Noponic champion. That's kind of weird. We're not doing that, are we? Swimwear it is. Swimwear it is, and it's a great choice. I'm a big fan of Taion Color too, so that's a pretty easy choice for me. And then, let's see what our options are here. What is Land's colors too? You know what? Yeah, I dig it. Everyone's kind of got a little bit of a blue thing going on in their color too. I'm gonna have a hard time changing hers. The throwback outfit's just fun, and is a great reference. The swimwear is very sporty, and Senna Color 2 just looks awful on her. She does kind of make a cute royal summoner, I'll give you that. It gives her a little cape! That's fun, we're gonna go with that. Alright, everyone's got some different clothes, and you can't change Juniper's clothes. Oh, but Juniper has some unlocks. Good for Juniper. None of that had even a single gosh darn thing to do with the actual quest at hand. I just thought it'd be fun to shake up their looks a bit. Look at her little cape blowing in the breeze as we run about. How fun is that? This is just the best. That sound effect, though, haven't missed that in my time away from the base game, let me tell ya. Alright, we've arrived at the source. I mean, have we found Rain? Oh, we have. Rain seems fine. Rain seems to just be hanging out. Rain is not having any... It's just, what, meditating? Thinking about his place in the universe? Oh, good. The rain immediately stopped as soon as the cutscene ended. That's what we love to see. So now we have to go hunt the monster that nearly took Rain down, or I guess did technically successfully defeat him, but fortunately did not murder his face. Which is, I mean, he would have murdered their face, so it would have been, you know, reasonable. Is this going to be a very difficult monster to fight? Because we're at a bit of a level disadvantage.
I'm curious to see what tactics you have in place surrounded by so much nature.
My current tactic is to level up.
Yeah.
Interestingly, this one seems to be our best bet. because it has an XP boost, a class point boost, and an enemy drop boost. Kind of seems like that's the way to go. It's not the highest percentage of any of those things, but it's the only one that has, like, we have one that has a class point and XP boost of 5%. So this is 3 times better for XP and 2 times better for the class points. But I mean, I'm just now missing Future Redeemed. I would love to go hang out with Uni though. I mean, can you blame me? Look at her just laying back there basking in the forest sun. Or just look at these two. That works too. Okay, back to following. The tracks were a few levels higher though, not by much. And we're actually just like barely higher level than these birds who are absolutely gonna attack us. Maybe not. They were also insects. Maybe that's why they didn't attack. They didn't think that I'd give them the proper respect to even bother combat. I don't want to fight the Tirkin. I've been told the Tirkin only attack when attacked. Why attack me? I didn't attack you. The giant Tirkin last time was a liar. What do you reckon we're gonna find at the end of this?
Man, they've really gone and done it now.
Just judging by the tracks, I'm thinking giant monkey, or maybe big Tirkin, but we've already had one of those, and we're heading away from the Tirkin camp. It's gotta be big monkey. I don't know what else it would be at this point if not big monkey. Gosh, it ran nearly halfway across the region. Is it actually all the way down here? Why is it fleeing so far? It must have a nest or something it's returning to. I can't fathom any other reason it would be going through all of this. What's up with that? Oh, they guard that little... Right, we don't need to collect that. We've got Inu fully maxed out now. There's no point in collecting any more of that super HD ether as far as I can tell. You ever wonder if the folks at Monolith feel restrained by the Switch? Every time I think about the way Senna says glorious HD when she collects the ether, makes me wonder if maybe they wish they could make a game that runs in glorious HD. But they're not allowed because they're stuck on the Switch. Imagine if Switch, Nintendo would never do this, but imagine, that's why we're using our imaginations. If they did a Sony and they released their games on PC after a little while, I expect more footprints to continue up this way, but there aren't any, huh? I guess it just melted out of existence. Thank heavens, finally someone is speaking with a little bit of sense. We'll be back here anytime soon, and we'd be putting ourselves in great danger down there. Agreed! Let's just leave! And the weather's completely different after the cutscene yet again. So it looks like Rain managed to make their way all the way back to the colony and is just hanging out inside the nurse's tent and doesn't even appear to be... Oh, we're always dead. I'm sorry, I was actually looking at... Oh, yeah, no, Rain might be dead. You'd like to hope not. Okay, well, turns out he's not dead. Hopefully he'll recover soon. The hunter complete. Nice chunk of XP out of that. A little bit of SP, a little bit of a relation change with the colony, which we need. Not really sure if I care much about the relation. Oh, they're not doing too hot. I wonder why that is. Can we find out? Is there a way to find out? I mean, relief, leave the colony to me, stop your nonsense. That's the nurse. She's having none of this. Right. Well, I think that leaves us with, I mean, there's 2 quests on the map, but I think there's more quests than that. Because, remember, someone left. I believe Korresia left to find their calling. We also have Lost Friend who went to Colony 4. And then we have a cultural exchange with the Nopon. For some reason, that has a really high recommended level. I reckon we better go ahead and we'll do this one here because I think it's local. But we might need to go change our level too. But to start that one, looks like we're speaking to a stack of Nopon. That's actually what's happening here. Do you have a second? I have had it with you! Huh? How many times do I have to tell you I do not have the time for this? Would like to eat meat, please? Would like to eat sweets, please? Forest is too scary and full of bugs, please fix! This is what you expect when Nopon show up. Just like a band of toddlers. The ultimate Nopon fusion! Yeah, is that what we're calling it? It's kind of like a Rat King. But for Nopon. Okay, I'm officially all Noponed out. Got to check on the meat. I'm trying. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So glossy. Why so glossy? How does that even work? Oh, wonderful. They're going to help us build a giant meat smoker. So they're actually going to be useful. Oh, but only if we get the parts they need. course. So I actually ran all the way to the entrance of the colony, and then I came back when I realized I had everything. We just got to get it over to the Sadadon brothers. Sadadon. Sadadon? Oh, like you had a plate and then you sat it on the counter. Maybe.
What are we giving them?
Oh, it's one of these quests where you just have to hand over assorted objects, like one of these, and like one of those, and one of the Testudo shoulder guns. Get out of here. Having flashbacks to the DLC. All of these are apparently worth 5%, so what do I have the most of? We'll kind of start there and then work our way through. There we go. Boom. This plenty enough. We start work straight away. Smoker time, baby. This is great. As a Texan, I approve of this endeavor. Oh, look at them. They're so proud of themselves with their little Nopon saunter. How long is this gonna take? I bet you anything this was a scam from the start. That wouldn't shock me. They said they were missing a few screws. Mio's impressed. But is it gonna, like, blow up or something? Smoking of meat is complete. I don't believe you. I don't believe you that that's how this is gonna work. I think someone is gonna die. Fling it on and Bob is Uncle Pon of you. That's an interesting way of phrasing that. So the game actually requested that we go on, like, a hunting trip. But we already have meat in our inventory, so surely we can just, like, walk up to the smoker and throw whatever we've got in here? Yeah, it seems that way, Senna. It seems like it's gonna be that simple. Oh, I see. It's one of these situations. Well, do I need to put... I mean, like, what do I have? Do I have anything that's super rare? Compressed ansel meat. Don't have a whole lot of that. Suppose we can just see what happens. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. I'm with you, Senna. It's not blowing up yet. No leaks. Was guaranteed satisfaction had. It's a stunning piece of work. And it smokes beautifully. Well, what do you know? It actually just kind of worked out. It's slightly mortifying to admit it, but you did a good job. I know I'd never have been able to make something like this. Cultural exchange completed. 3080. Never had that GPU. Haven't gone in on the 30 or 80 series. Around the 30 series, I jumped to AMD. And I'm not looking back at this point. The only reason I would get an an NVIDIA card at this point is because there are some useful features in there for, like, video creation. So maybe I'd stick, like, more something on the cheaper end into the capture PC. But, like, you know, for background removal or the audio isolation or all that cool stuff. And they do still have the edge when it comes to video encoders. Although I've been impressed so far with AV1 encoding on the A380, the Intel A380 that we picked up. It's been pretty solid so far. None of this has anything to do with this video game, does it? We are burning our way through these quests, so we've got 2 more. I think we'll go with Lost Friend next, because it requires level 44, and I'm pretty sure it's going to take us all the way to a whole new region, where hopefully there will be a campsite that we can use to change our level. And I say that like there's a possibility there won't be, but we're just going to Colony 4, and I think you can do it probably right here in the barracks. Again, this wouldn't be so annoying if you could just level everyone out together at the same time. I know there's a button to max level everyone at once, but that's not what I want to do. I want to just change everyone's level at the same time to the same thing, and that's just not an option the game gives me. Unless I'm supposed to do this here and then hit plus? No, see? The only option is to hit plus and level up everyone to the max, which is absurd. Show background. Oh. I mean, I don't know why I would want to look at that. But I guess it's nice the button's there. That's odd. No sign of Imogen anywhere. What about in that heap in the background? That it's overdone at this point. I'm gonna stop now. So the consensus right now is that we just have to ask around and try to figure out if anyone has seen Imogen. Might as well start inside of here, considering everyone else is outside of here, and I like to try to do things in a bit of a linear fashion, so this makes sense to me. Denzel! How are you? Imogen? Yeah, I remember her. She came in once to look at the Lovenesses. Strange look in her eyes. Cheerful as a corpse, that one. I told her not to come in here looking for so grim and set her packing. Interesting. Is she under, like, mind control? There's no battleground nearby, so I told her to go and straighten herself out a bit. Reminded her that there's a war on. Alessandra, the old medic of the joint. Have you by chance seen Imogen anywhere? This is a bit random. Imogen? Yeah, you know, like... Can't. She was looking for someone. Oh, really? Okay, but why can't you say more about it? Why are you being so odd? What? Why? What? You're not being helpful at all right now. Just tell us what you think the situation is. Cuckachoo! Haven't talked to you in some time. Hadn't seen anyone from... Okay, everybody just ran right through here. She looked very pondering, but Cuckachoo not talk with her. Cuckachoo? Cuckachoo? I don't... Whatever their name is. So they came through, were asking about someone, had a dead, lifeless look in their eye. Yeah, something sus is going on here. Sussy-wussy. Hello all, and hello to your Agnes friend. I'm actually looking for someone. Do you know an Imogen? Yes, she came from Colony Tau, I think. Okay. I wouldn't say we're particularly well acquainted, but she was a bit suspicious. She always seemed to be looking for something, sniffing around the procurement division and the tactician squad. That said, she looked a little too conspicuous to be a spy. Time to hit up the old friendly canteen and see if we can make sense of what's going on around here. Because this is a proper
100%.
investigative mystery situation. And then also we have a different new conversation for Juniper also anyway. So we might as well go ahead and just do that now, just while we're in the area. Just queue up another quest. Oh, no wonder they're having food problems. They give to the Turkins. That's so kind. There's something of an alliance going on. I'm glad we did the quest with the big Turkin before we did this one, so we can understand that they can actually communicate. And yeah, that is different, Noah. You're not wrong. We've been invited to meet the Turking, the leader, presumably, of the Turkin. That's not what we're here for, though. No, we're here to do this. Imogen was still a bit hung up when the colony was freed. Hung up? On what exactly? She had a friend who was killed in a battle with another colony, a really close friend. So you think she might be searching for whoever killed her friend? But why focus on Colony 4? No idea. We weren't fighting Colony 4 back then. But the colony you were fighting was destroyed and its soldiers reassigned. Maybe she heard something about it from one of the Nopon caravans and set off to track them down. It's possible, but we can't say much more than that. So, this is about revenge? Spark me! She wouldn't. We're kind of a loose end here, anyhow. Where's the queen? Where in the queen's royal robes could she be? I mean, I think we'd all like to be in the queen's royal robes, am I right? I mean, Meliornia, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So the only lead that we really have is that Denzel told her to go check out a old ruined battlefield slightly to the south of Colony 4, and that is the direction we're heading in. Because honestly, I don't know where else to go. I feel like a big dumb knucklehawks right now, just completely unsure of how to progress the plot. There's also a marker here, so apparently everyone agrees this is the place to go. Is this the remains of Imogen? Oh no, that's just Imogen. Just hanging out there. Imogen! Juniper, what are you doing here? That's what I want to know. What's going on here? Why haven't you been in contact? Sorry, I lost track of time. This your idea of nice day out or something? No, not really. I'm not doing anything out here. What do you mean by that? I came searching for whoever killed. It's okay, I know. But there's no one left to find. He died soon after he was reassigned here. This is all that's left to even show that there was a battle here. Were you going to avenge your friend? No. When the flame clock was broken, for some reason I saw my friend's face. And also their killers. It's the worst feeling, isn't it? I started to wonder what the killer was doing with his life. I wanted to meet him just once, but it was too late. Everyone in Colony 4 said he'd fought bravely for his friends. So you couldn't get the closure you needed. I didn't get to meet him, but kind of feel better about it all. He was fighting for something too. He was our enemy and I hated him so much. He was still just a soldier, with friends he cared for. You're right, and those feelings of friendship are something we hold on to as well. I'm sorry I made you come all this way. Shall we go back to Tau? Not yet. I think I want to stay here a bit longer. Colony 4 would have considered me an enemy at one time, but they've treated me so kindly. I want to learn from them before I go back. Got it. I think it'll be a good experience for you. But please, please, please keep in touch, okay? I will. Thanks, Juniper. And you too. Well, that was actually a very good quest. Reminds me a bit of Faramir in the Two Towers. Might only be in the extended edition, where he kills the... are they called the Haradrim, maybe? The ones with the big olifants? And he's looking at the young man, and he's like, so, it doesn't seem evil. What lies or promises led him on this journey so far from home to be our enemy? And you're like, wow, that do be war, though, doesn't it? That do be war. That Scooby-Dooby-Doo-ba, Scooby-Dooby-Doo-bo, Tau-Tirkin Alliance. Okay, we're gonna do this one first, because, again, appropriate level. Surprise! You're not a Tirkin. You're Roland, which makes sense, because we have to talk to Roland anyway before Imogen will take us to meet the Tirkin. Roland, how are the food supplies looking? If it's all there, I'll run it over. No, we're not done yet. Dun dun dun! The Nopon made all the food into smoked meat and ate it. If you want to keep this Tirkin Alliance up, then we'll need a hand raising the supplies. I have a colony that's also growing potatoes. Maybe they would donate some. Oh no, he actually needs green nectarines, Tirkin grass, shiny... This is a fetch quest, isn't it? That's what this is. This is, It seems like he's also giving us the option of going and speaking to the Tirkin. Yeah. So, complete any one of the objectives. We can either go to the... Uni, where are you going, Uni? Where are you trying to get to right now? Can you explain what this is? Can you explain what you're doing right now? Can I explain? Just tell me where you're going. Just tell me where you're trying to read. There's those jiggle physics again, though. Absolutely impeccable. Purely, beautifully maintained. Nintendo, listen, you need to give Monolith a raise. Because, gosh darn it, they're all giving us one. Okay, so we can go and we can end the relationship, or we can go find some more green nectarine. Foraging is such a hassle, blah, 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 eligible food, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm confused. Okay, hold on. Wait. I am confused. So wait, did he just give us some of the stuff, but not all of it? I am deeply confused about what that was. Hold on a second. What do we need to do here? Also, Garziana over here has a question mark above their head. I don't know if it's related to this quest. Are you going to help us? It's hard work, but what can we do? It's the way we've always done things. Here's what I've managed to scrape together. Don't give it to Roland. Whatever you do, he'll only eat it. So some shiny roses. Is this gonna continue happening? Wait a minute, I'm confused. Okay. What's happened? Is that all of the stuff then? It's now just says head for the specified locations. Like now somehow we have everything we needed. Is that all I had to do was go chat with everyone? I don't understand. Whatever. Yeah, I really don't know what happens next. Either we go up there and we hand over the supplies to the Tirkin, or we end the relationship with the Tirkin. It's gonna be one of the two. I've not exactly followed what's happening per se. I feel like we just wandered around, talked to two people, got all the supplies we needed, and now we're handing it over. Is maybe what's going on? If I like followed the thread of what was happening, maybe I shouldn't have just kind of like so quickly spanned my way through those conversations. Maybe it was actually important that I thoroughly investigate what they were saying. Also, is there potential for those guys to attack me when I'm on my way over here to talk to their leader, the Tirkin, and give them food? Like, if we weren't a higher level than those guys, would they have just outright attacked? Would we have had to fight our way to the Tirkin, is what I'm asking. Because that sounds like it would have been really frustrating.
Proceed with caution in this fog.
Caution. Proceed with caution in this fog. Alright, yeah, we're going to proceed with some caution.
And a careful eye on our surroundings.
Look at these guys.
The Tirkin nest should be coming into view.
They're just slapping each other. Just forever, because we're not getting involved, because apparently we've been involved before. It's kind of dumb that they don't give you the option to get prizes for participating again. Even if they're not like the best prizes, it doesn't have to be silver Nopon coins or whatever. It could be literally anything. Hey, Tirkins! We're back! You guys ever meet like a giant one? Did you ever think about inviting him to live with you? Because he was having a bit of a rough go and now he's dead. And I don't really know where his kids ended up. Probably go look for him in the city or something. Stop, humans! What you here for? You come to give tasty foods? Yes, as per our alliance agreement. Here's your share. Good, pass through. Tirkin Highness, wait with open beak for sustenance. I'm just taking my cues from the one we've heard speak the one time. It's exciting, we're meeting the Tirkin. Welcome, humans. I come bringing food as per the terms of our alliance agreement. Good, humans. Does look like it conform to rules of contract? Oh, where is manner? Will you eat a fruit? Good. You just get on with counting up the goods. Land's always to the point. Looks like everything went well. Cooperation's the way to go. Thanks for coming with me. The talks were a success. We managed to once again preserve a delicate alliance, and that's how I'd like it to stay. But what does the alliance actually do for us? It kind of seems like you just give them food and then they don't do anything in response. Are we like some sort of like tertiary kingdom in like a larger empire serving the Tirkins? How does this work? Because it definitely doesn't feel like we're equals. Oh, that's interesting. I've come up here before and I had to fight these guys, and now I no longer have the ability to fight them. Or anyone up here for that matter. Which is quite interesting. I wonder if the same applies to these guys. Now that the alliance is formed, are all of the Tirkins gonna leave me the heck alone, or just the ones right up here? Like, what about these guys down below? Obviously, they're in the middle of pitched combat, so they don't count. But if we run past these guys, I don't want to be involved in this. I've already said no. There's no reason for me to be. What about all of these guys down below, like right over here? Oh dear gosh, the way we just almost didn't make that. No, yeah, we can still fight them. Well, we have another quest. It is Korresia finds her calling. Korresia has returned from Colony Gamma and is now a specialist in making accessories. Go see how she is doing. Oh, I thought we were going to go to Gamma to check on her, but she's just back in the colony, apparently. Oh, and I'm assuming that is an Ascension quest in waiting. But first, let's check on Korresia and see how she's doing. Hey, Korresia, do you have a moment to talk? Sure, what's up? We hear you're quite the accessory maker. I was hoping we could take a gander at your work. Oh, I see. I do enjoy making things. Not sure I'd say any of it was good, though. So would you be able to bring some accessories here for her to study? Yeah, I think we definitely could do that. We have a ton of them in our inventory that we just don't use or look at or check or do anything with. So I think that could be arranged easily. Oh, we don't actually have any of the accessories they were hoping to see. I have to go just like find a black steel band, a silver necklace, a prayer necklace, a vibrant arm ring, hero gloves, unicorn power bangle. How do I have none of these things? See, the problem is, I don't remember if any of these are what we needed. I feel like hero gloves maybe were one of the objects, and maybe we could just buy like 5 or like 10 of those, because we've got an absurd amount of gold. Okay, good. They just need 10 items. Yeah, good. Hero gloves, fresh from Colony 4. We got 10 of the darn things. It made it nice and easy, didn't it? That's everything we collected. Ah, now I get it. I think I've seen this before. Yes, now I get it. That's good. They got it. Oh, it's not done. We sent her off to, like, try to sell her wares at Colony Moo. And I think that's actually what she did. I think she actually did just leave. And I'm pretty sure Moo is the one over here in the Cadencia region, right? So she's actually here. This is a globe-trotting one is what we've got. Looks like she sat up over here directly between the Nopon trader and the Colony Moo commissary and is just hawking her wares, whatever they may be. I don't actually know what it is they manufacture. Probably hero gloves if I had to guess. I managed to get all the relevant approvals. People have been really nice to me. That's great. We love to hear that. Oh, look, they love the product. Look, they've brought their friends to buy more product. This is fantastic. Sell the product. Make the money. It's a wonderful feeling. seeing their friends go out and find their place in the world, a place they can truly blossom. It is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, they're not flowers, though. So, you know what? I know what it's a turn of phrase. It's a very common saying. I can't make a joke out of it. I don't even know why I even attempted to. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, you can't see your friends turn into a flower, though, can't you? Sometimes I just haven't had enough sleep, and I just take big swings at very obvious strikes, and I completely miss the ball. But that is all we have to do here. And it looks like we can now start up our Ascension quest, is what I'm assuming this is going to be. But goodness gracious me if we haven't been going for just shy of 2 hours, so we'll have to save that for next time. Thank you folks for watching. Hope you're still enjoying our playthrough. God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you later. Goodbye!